Mrs. Forrester?
Yes, Maria.
I am starting to cook dinner, ma'am.
Oh, fine. And we're going to have the roast beef.
Yes, I also bought 2 salmon fillet.
You bought fish? Why?
Mr. Forrester, he likes to eat fish more than he used to.
I never thought about it. That's wonderful. Absolutely serve the fish.
Okay. Am I still cooking for only 2?
Yes, just Mr. Forrester and myself. Maria, when you set the table, well, I'd like you to do something special. You know, make it just perfect, please. Why don't you use our wedding crystal?
The wedding crystal?
Yes.
Mrs. Forrester, yes.
Thank you, Maria. Hi, honey.
Hi, Mother.
Your father is flying home today.
Yes, I know. I was at the cabin with Ridge and Brooke when you called.
Clarke, I feel very strongly about this.
Julie, I do not need to see a shrink.
Clarke, there's nothing wrong with getting help for a problem, and you do. You have a problem.
Damn. How could she do that to me?
Who?
Sally! Who else could I be talking about?
What else did she do except refuse to terminate her pregnancy?
That wasn't her decision to make.
Clarke, look. The point is, if you were depending on that woman as your last hope, which you were, that hope is gone. Unless you want to play Mr. Mom for the next 20 years.
Why is this happening? How could this be happening to me?
Honey, maybe it's happening for a good reason. You know, things usually do.
Oh, like what? So I can learn how to survive on unemployment comp?
Clarke, you're not going to be unemployed for long. You've already had 2 legitimate offers.
Legitimate offers? Oh, come on. Nobody wants me. What the hell is left?
Clarke, you've got to stop this. I am going to call this doctor, and you are going to see her.
Her? It's a her? Forget it.
Clarke, she can help you.
No, I am not going to see a lady head shrinker. No, just the thought of it.
Clarke, either you go see this woman, or I'm gone.
What?
You heard what I said.
Oh, you're going to bail out on me, too? Oh, this is wonderful.
Clarke, I am not bailing out on you, but you've got to do something to help yourself, and this woman can motivate you to do that. Now, what do you say?
I don't like it.
Nobody likes medicine, but it makes them better. Hi, I'd like to make an appointment. Yes, does Dr. Hayes have any openings today? Oh, wonderful.
You went to the cabin.
Yes.
Why?
To confront my brother, that's why.
Oh, Thorne.
Mother, I cannot believe what's going on here. You and Dad?
Yes, your father and me.
How long has this been going on? I mean, how come I haven't been aware of it?
Well, you have been a little preoccupied with your own situation.
Oh, not that preoccupied.
Think about it. How often have you seen your father and me together these last months?
I don't know. His birthday, the 4th of July.
Well, there you are. And you probably weren't even aware how attentive he was to me.
This is a lot different than that.
Well, it's been evolving. I mean, we've been headed in this direction. We've been going down this path all summer. It doesn't come as a surprise to me at all, really.
And Dad is just ready to toss out his marriage?
Are you suggesting that he wouldn't give up Brooke for someone like me?
No. I would love to see you and Dad together again if it happens that way. And if it does, I will be the first person to welcome it, Mother. But I have a lot of trouble believing this. Ridge mentioned a letter. I would like to see it.
the bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by Ivory. So mild, more people baby their skin with it than any other soap.
A letter?
From Dad.
Oh, yes, that, of course. Yes, he wrote from Europe.
May I see it?
That's personal correspondence.
Oh, it wasn't too personal to show my brother and Brooke.
There was a very good reason for doing that. I would have done the same thing for you.
It seems like an awful lot is riding on this letter.
What are you getting at?
Ridge and Brooke did the unthinkable this past week, and they wouldn't have done it if they hadn't seen that letter.
First of all, what they did is not unthinkable. Your brother and Brooke have wanted to be together since Caroline died. They should be together. If your father hadn't intervened, they would be together.
Oh, so that's the party line these days. Dad brought this whole thing on himself, huh?
Thorne, you're starting to irritate me.
Well, just show me the letter so I can decide for myself.
You don't believe your own mother?
I believe that you love Dad, yes.
Is it so difficult to believe that he reciprocates those feelings? Do you have any idea how hurtful it is to hear you say that?
Will you please not take this personally?
It is personal. It's very personal. Thorne, I have just been through the worst 18 months of my life. Why? Because your father went through a midlife crisis. Thorne, you know what I don't want? I don't want any more negativity in my life. If you can't be positive and you can't be supportive, then I don't even want you to come around the house, period.
Wasn't too bad, was it?
No, it was very nice. Nice try.
I understand that you made the appointment, Miss DeLorean?
Yes,
But not for yourself, for your friend,
that's right.
Mr. Clarke Garrison?
Yes, you may have heard of him. He used to be the head designer over at Spectra.
I am familiar with him. Why didn't he call?
Well, to tell you the truth, Dr. Hayes, he isn't real anxious to talk to you.
I see. I'm afraid that we could be wasting our time.
Oh, no. He agreed to come here. It's just that this isn't easy for Clarke.
I understand.
He's just been through a difficult period of adjustment here, having just lost his
Miss DeLorean,
job.
I'm sorry. If you don't mind, I'd rather get into this with him, okay?
Okay. He may not be very communicative.
I thought you said he wanted to be here.
Oh, well, he does. It's just that
Well, why don't you just ask him to come in and you can wait for him in the reception room?
all right.
Hi.
Hi.
You Dr. Hayes?
That's right.
Do all psychiatrists look like you?
Do all designers look like you?
You got me.
Why don't you have a seat, Mr. Garrison?
Call me Clarke. And, no, thanks. I'd like to stand.
All right.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, you're sitting there looking at me. You gonna say something?
You came here because you have a problem, Mr. Garrison. Why don't you tell me about it?
Is Dad here?
No. As a matter of fact, I just called the airport a little while ago, and the plane's going to be late.
Hello, Stephanie.
Hello, Brooke.
Little brother?
I guess you both know exactly how Thorne feels about this.
Yes, we do.
I have a question for all of you. Dad walks through that door. Then what?
What are we going to do when your father walks through the door? Why, we're going to welcome him home, just as we always have whenever he's been out of town.
Okay. And then what?
I suppose he'll want to talk to us, Thorne, after that.
About what, Ridge?
I don't know. Maybe he'll want to talk to me alone, or maybe Mother alone, or even Brooke for that matter.
Well, why would he want to talk to Brooke? According to you people, he doesn't even love her.
Oh, come on, that's enough.
Thorne, I don't know why you're so upset about this. Don't you want your mother and your father to be together again?
Of course I want them together again, Brooke. And if it happens that way, believe me, I will make the first toast at your wedding.
Well, it will happen that way. You may have that opportunity sooner than you think.
Look, he might have a point here. Mother, you do have something in mind for tonight, right?
Something in mind.
Yeah, as far as how you want to handle this.
Yes, I do, but I'm going to answer that just a moment. Hello?
Well, I'm here. I'm a little later than I expected, but I'm glad to be home.
Eric.
I suppose everything's off for tonight, though, isn't it?
You're coming by here? No, I'm expecting you. Dinner's all set.
It is. Well, you were ambitious, weren't you? Were you able to get in touch with everybody as you planned?
Well, almost everybody, not quite everyone, but they're very anxious to see you.
Well, that's good. Look, there's a cab stand not 10 yards from here. I'll grab one and be right up.
Well, that's wonderful. I'll look forward to seeing you. Bye, Eric.
A problem? Me?
That is why you came here, isn't it?
I came here to pacify my lady.
Ah. Well, then you do have a problem.
What is that supposed to mean?
Why didn't you tell her that you didn't need to see a therapist?
I did.
And that you didn't want to see a therapist?
I did that too, but she threatened to leave me if I didn't go along with this.
So she leaves you.
I don't want her to leave.
So then you let her call the shots?
Are you people always this insulting?
It's provocative therapy. Sometimes it works.
Well, it didn't this time. So back off, will you?
I wasn't deliberately trying to provoke you, Mr. Garrison. When I said that you let your friend call the shots, I was just making an observation, not a judgment. But that is what you're doing, isn't it? Letting her pull the strings?
Well, let me tell you something, Doctor. Sometimes you make little concessions in order to get bigger concessions of your own, if you get my drift.
I believe that's called games people play.
Yes, it's a game, but what isn't in life?
That's a philosophy, not a very useful one, in my opinion.
Your opinion.
Granted. But then we're not here to exchange opinions, are we?
You know, this isn't as bad as I thought. I like you. So what made you go into a field like this?
Mr. Garrison, this is not happy hour at the meat market. You have a problem. That's why you're here. And if you don't want to talk about it, then I'm sure we both have other things to do.
That was your father.
So we gathered.
He's on his way over here?
Yes, he was just going to grab a cab.
And he didn't even ask about me.
Well, no, but in all fairness, I did tell him that you were going to be here.
And how did he react to that?
Thorne, he doesn't hate me. Your father and I are very close, and we always will be. But he wants to be married to your mother, and I think he should be.
So, Mother, you were mentioning something about dinner.
Yes, but,
But what?
I told Maria I thought we should have an intimate dinner for two.
For two?
Yes, I thought,
You thought you could have a nice evening alone with Eric.
yes, before we got into all the technicalities.
You want to be alone with Dad?
Is that all right with you?
It's fine by me. As far as I'm concerned, the night is yours.
Thorne?
Ask Brooke. She's the man's wife.
May I borrow your husband for the evening?
You can have the whole evening. You can have an entire lifetime together.
Well, I guess we should be going. Mother, you have yourself a great evening. And you call when you need us.
I will.
Okay.
Mother, I'm sorry. If this works out for you, there is not going to be a happier man around here than me. Good luck.
I already have my good luck. Thank you. Thank you all.
My problem. Right. You know what my problem is? It's the one so many artists have. I am caught between commercial and artistic demands. I mean, I don't know what to do, Doctor. Should I go the way of the dollar or the way my soul yearns for me to go? What do you think I should do?
I think you should walk out that door and get on with your day, and I'll get on with mine.
What?
Mr. Garrison, you either don't have a problem or you're scared to death to look at it. And if you want my opinion on that, I would say it's the latter. But I really don't have the time or the desire to work with someone who really doesn't want the help.
But I do want the help.
I'm sorry, I don't believe you.
Dr. Hayes, please. Please. Help me.
Is this the Forrester's residence?
Yes,
There's been an accident, ma'am.
an accident.
A taxi cab went over an embankment not far from here.
Oh, my God.
Ma'am, the driver said he was coming to this address. He had an unidentified passenger.
Well, what happened? Where are they?
Well, the driver was all right, but the passenger, he's pretty bad off.
Where did they take him?
The ambulance took him over to Cedars. I can take you over in the car. I gotta warn you, it doesn't look good.